A very good morning. A very good morning to all of you. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mizoram University, Professor Dibakar Chandrasekhar, sir. Um, we will soon be starting the inaugural session. Now we would like to call our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Deka sir, to please cut the ribbon and inaugurate the Management Fest. Yeah. And then we can join him, proceed to the conference room afterwards.
I hope so. Yeah. Good morning. Yes. Good morning, everyone who is present out here. Respected Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Dibakar Chandrasekhar, Vice Chancellor of Mizoram University, Shri C. Laldam Puya, Director MRV, R. Sethi and Liaison Officer, MRV Head Office, representatives of GIG Motors, representative of Evoscent, Dean Semis, Professor Bhatendu sir, faculty members from other departments, faculty members of Department of Management and Department of Tourism and Hospitality Management, students of the department, invited students from I see a lot of J. Thankima College, Pachunga University College, ICFAI University, and the students of Mizoram University. It's a great pleasure for me to give welcome address to this Management Fest 2023, which we are holding after a break of, I think it's for around 3-4 years, because after the COVID, this is the first time that we are holding this Management Fest 2023. Before I would like to welcome the members, all the invited guests out here. I would just like to detail a little bit about the Department of Management, Mizoram University. The Department of Management, Mizoram University was established in the year 2006, but started functioning from 2008 onwards. The department used to have started with the program of Master of Business Administration. Then over the period of time, then we also added Doctor of Philosophy, which is PhD program. And over the period of time also we started another program called 5-year integrated MBA program. Then over the period of years, then the UGs also started having the BBA program. So we stopped the program for some time of the 5-year integrated MBA. Currently we still are running the MBA program as well as the PhD program. The MBA program that we are running is of skill based as well as where it is a lot of practicals are being involved out here, and the program comprises of 32 courses which also has some practical components like industrial training as well as a research project. The students has to undergo for a period of 1.5 months to 2 months industrial training to gain corporate experience, to learn about how the decision making and how does the corporate work. And at the end of that period, they are being assessed with how the program was being conducted in the summer training program. The background of the study, the disciplines which can go for MBA program is from multidisciplinary disciplines. The students may be from art, science, social sciences, and the student undergo a vigorous training of skill development as well as practical learning of decision making, which is the primary aspect of management education. It's one of those activities where we try to bridge the distance between the theoretical knowledge as well as the practical application of what is being taught in the classroom and how it is being utilized in this session. So the concepts, the theories and the frameworks which you have learned may be utilized in the planning as well as the organizing of this event. So this is the event where skills of the real world situations are being utilized out here. One of the important aspects is that our students are also able to experience some of the soft skills like effective communication, leadership skills, working as a team, problem solving skills, as well as the networking skills. So these skills are from time to time are being utilized in the organizing of this event altogether. So with these few words, I would like to welcome all the dignitaries, our Vice Chancellor Sir, the invited guests, the sponsors of these programs, to name a few: Evocent, GIG Motors, Tilly, Effie, Suzanne, some of the government organizations like PHED, some of the political parties who has also contributed some funds for this, for the organizing of this management fest, as well as those entrepreneurs who has contributed a lot more, whom I am not able to call out all the names. Sorry for that, I have missed out some of those names. So once again, I welcome all present out here as well as those who are participating in this management fest out here. With these few words, I'd like to end my welcome speech. Thank you.
Mizoram Rural Bank hi kumsang khadjakwa somriat pathum September ni somni pasaria din ni in Mizoram Tunga Bank branch nenga berni in branch zale pani anei mekani Mizoram Rural Bank yan customer tetana all samna le rem chana te khenzelin bank kal kherlava huna changin banking service te ti theina mobile banking app Mizo Bank le internet banking te aneya mobile banking app hi Google Play Store le Apple Store download the ani e internet mang thei tur hian mani account nein brancha deal thei ani thlatin lo nei ta na har sat na chin fel dan olsam MRB salary package hi lo mel shat vero le ahun taka lo ilak lo awanga ibuaina pumpel ro le insurance mantlom PM insurance scheme PMJJBY le PMSBY hi ibel chiang to em cheng zali somthum parukle cheng somni man chau ni in sum assured noi ni lai ani a heng insurance mantlom hi MRB branch tina lak thei reng ani pension mantlom atal pension yojana APY noya thlatin sum fai tlem te da in sang khat achanga sanga pension lo nei vero le tizong khani se thank you for your cooperation everyone. Now we'll move on to the next item in our inaugural session. We have a presentation of event from our organizing committee. So I request the organizing committee to please come forward with your presentation.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor and our guest of honor, Director and Liaison Officer, Mizoram Rural Bank Head Office, Mr. Silal Dampuya, our Management Fest main sponsor, Evocent, and our co-sponsor, GIG Motors. On behalf of the Organizing Committee of Management Fest 2023, first of all, I would like to apologize for the inconvenience that we have faced today regarding the power supply and all the other stuffs. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Thanding Puya Khiang Te, MBA third semester from this Mizoram University. Today it's an honor to stand before you. I am standing here proudly before you on behalf of the organizing committee to present you the Management Fest 2023. Management Fest is an annual event that is used to be organized by the Department of Management every year, which has been disrupted by the pandemic COVID-19 for 3 years. So today we are very fortunate to be the batch who can revive this wonderful event. And we gave our best effort to make this event fruitful and incorporate innovative ideas under the guidance of our faculties, even though we believe it will have many flaws. And the theme of this Management Fest 2023 is Elevate. Our main goals and objectives is to provide an useful platform for students, youth, and all business enthusiasts in the state of Mizoram. We feel the need to initiate a practical education to foster the skills of students by inviting entrepreneurs, business experts, and other concerned participants, spokespersons, and so on. We hope and believe that this event will lighten our way to become productive and efficient for the society. This event aims at spreading and educating not only the students, but the population and the youth of Mizoram as a whole regarding this financial literacy, taxation system in the state, which is very important in our today's world. Our efforts may not be enough, but we feel that it's our duty as an MBA students to address these topics. This event is organized for the general public, especially those who have interest towards business and its concerned subjects. There are important backbones behind the occurrence of this Management Fest 2023. Our main sponsors, Evocent, and our event partner, unfortunately, they cannot be here today. The PhD Department, Project Management Unit, under Jal Jivan Mission, and our co-sponsors, Mizoram Rural Bank, JG Motors, Mizoram Youth Commission, Music Corner, Kicks It All, Amy Daba, and so on. In addition to this, we have event management firm that we have collaborated with, Mark Events and Ace Rentals, without whom this event would not be possible. Finally, we have LPS Vision as our media partner. The owner, Pusoma, has agreed to the terms and conditions that we proposed without any charge and free of cost, because we want this event and these functions to be broadcast in the social media, in the local TV, as well as in the YouTube. This media partnership plays a very crucial role in spreading these important messages and information generated out of this event. So I would like to sum up by summarizing my presentation in Mizo. Now, masain organizing committee mingin in Savayin Vayna kan somnate min ngay poy mo sakavangin inchung alom thuan an soidua. Chuan kan head management fest si kumtin Department of Management hianin buat sai thina amai ro chu pandemic COVID-19 na wangkhan hun rei tak nei thei lo khan kan hun kha kan ngeni har sat na de han tok chawa chuan ke ma ni batch hi van nei kan in ti ma hetianga aron thar thole tu kan ni thei hi chuan kan thei patop kan chua vea enge thil ti fel lo le enge du thu sam lo angkha top don ti kha chu mi lo hriat puisa ula mai ro chu kan thei top chu kan chua ve ni chuan kan team hi elevate ti ni a nge thalai Mizoram thalai tele thalai me ni lo kan population pumpui Mizoram mi puite na anlo mu thei tura financial literacy le taxation system Mizoram kan hriat ngai tur poimo si khang ang ho tarlana pek chua kha kan tum ber pakhat chu ania chuan heng he management fest hi aphena hian mi poimo tak tak in huam tak tak le min tuipui tak tak an oma kan main sponsor hian Evocent ania anni hi luxury perfume kan tiang chi khatiang zuar kha ania chuan Mizoram Rural Bank atang hian CSR fund thanem tak kan dong boka kan lom ema chuan GIG Motors lamin sumle pai angjong te pon khu an canopy te po min man tira kan lom boka chuan nge karon soinon to lo mengen china han karon tar chuak nual to khang ho kha nge min pui tu te an nia chuan kan soi mai thelo chu heng kan event setup nan na kan bung roman zong zong hi mark events le ace rentals tena phal taka man klom taka min ho tira ni an chunga pu kan lom em bokani. And for my final words, I would like to say thank you to everyone and welcome to Management Fest 2023.
Thank you so much, TD, for the presentation. And I'd like to take the opportunity to thank the organizing committee. We truly appreciate your efforts and hard work put together for the success of Management Fest. Now, moving on to the next item, we have speech by our main sponsor. We request Mr. Christopher Lalchhazwala to please come on stage and give a speech. He's a representative from the Evercent, who is our main sponsor. Let's give him a big hand as he gives his speech.
Okay. Respected chief guest, guests of honor, people who have gathered here, and my dear fellow students, a very good morning to everyone. So today, when we heard about this fest, as an Eversense, we wanted to sponsor, because I've seen this fest back in my master's days, where it plays a huge role in the students, not only for the management, but also for the students of this university. And today, I think you might or might not have heard of the word this Eversense company. So Eversense is one among many sectors within the CoinSet ecosystem. It was launched back in 2022, February 24th, in India. And there are many sectors within this CoinSet. However, this Eversense is a collaboration with the world-renowned perfumer called Raymond Biar. So Raymond Biar is a world perfumer from Spain, Barcelona. And he is he's one of the best world perfumer in our generation. And with one go, he sold around $119,000 perfume there in exhibitions held in Singapore. And today, currently, the perfume world is oversaturated with banality. So Eversense seeks to become a paradigm of new perfumes, which, in addition, we are trying to create a profit for investors, the ones who are interested in investing and stock management. And so, this investing have been forgotten by many others perfumers, as everyone wants to have and achieve our own financial freedom. So, to have and achieve this goal, we need to have a trustworthy company or a reliable company. So, for many companies have come and passed by in Mizoram with many strategies based on different business skills. We, Eversense, are proudly want to announce that our business is based on MLCI, multi-level crowd investing, where you can be the co-owner of the company of this Eversense by investing through stock buying. So, this company, Raymond Biar, took 8 years to create his 8th perfume, known as the Royal Perfume, the highest collection. So, the highest collection, he collected every scent from around the world within 8 years, and he proceeded to make this 8 highest collection. Number 1 is Basalt, number 2 is Average, Greatness, 5th Element and Trick Paradigma, Basalt, Dynamic Gold, and Wealthy Spirit, with each having a unique scent of their kind, as well as it is anti-allergic to people who have allergies. And apart from this, Eversense is engaged in the development of perfume products. And as well as in the near future, we are trying to go and pursue for the cosmetics, as well as luxurious accessories such as leather bags, belts. These kind of accessories are being made there in the same factory with the Gucci's, Louis Vuitton, and all. So Eversense expands the concept of quality, prestige, luxury, exclusivity, which are very rare in this modern world of global investment. So anyone who is interested in the field can ask us at any time in our office there in Tan Mari, Ramhun Road, Everreach office, which is the main sector. And apart from this, there is another great news apart from Eversense, which we will be launching on this December. We are going to collaborate with Red Pet Game, a platform where gamers as well as investors can be a part of this company through stock marketing. So with this, as saying that, seeing you guys as the futures of entrepreneurs who have gathered here, I'd like to add a few words about this entrepreneurship. Even though I am a student itself in this university, still studying, but entrepreneurship has guided me in a long way since my master's days. I've also participated back in management fest, I think in 2017. It just played a huge role. So for that, I would like to congratulate the organizing committee as well and the department itself. So by knowing what we own and why we own it through investment, I think we all can be successful investors of tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Christopher. Thank you for the short yet complete and interesting speech regarding Eversent. And we thank our sponsors, our main sponsor, Eversent, for supporting the fest this year. Before we move on to the next item, a short public announcement from PHE department. I will read this out in MZU. Regarding sanitation, Khutlang shisel na chu mimal thiang hlim na a ngat thiang hlim na hmuna hian shisel na po a om fai hi ring tu nun ang ani a atakalan chwa tir chi ani final le thiang hlim na ngai poimo tu chu ram le namtan rohlu ani. Thank you, everyone. We will move on to the next item. Are we all excited to hear a beautiful song? Yes, so we would like to request Mr. Kelal Thansang, a third semester MBA student, to give his solo performance, please.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exemption. I planned each chartered course, each careful step along the byway. Yes, more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved and cried. I had my field, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. Oh, may I say, not in a shy way. No, 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 not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, nor not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Gil Tansang, a third semester MBA.
Our honorable chief guest, Professor Dibakar Chandra Deka, the honorable vice chancellor of MZU, HOD of the Department of Management, Professor L.S. Sharma, all teaching staff and non-teaching staff of MZU, guests from Uvacent, GIG, medias, artists and students, and invitees for today's program. I greet you all and a very, very good morning, and an appreciation for organizing this Management Fest 2023. I would like to convey my deepest gratitude for inviting our bank on this auspicious occasion. And also would like to mention that I stood before you on behalf of the bank and on behalf of our chairman, Ms. Cheryl L. Van Chong. She was very much willing to come and attend this program, but could not due to her tight schedule. And of course, when she received the invitation, she was already engaged, so she could not arrange it. So I have to stand on her behalf today. Firstly, yes, the bank. As I stand in front of you, everyone think of the bank. Just recently, our host has read out some of the, some of the bank characteristics and what it is all about. As we all know, I just would like to reiterate that there are 102 branches serving in the nook and corner of the state of Mizoram. We have around 9 lakh accounts in Mizoram Rural Bank, where population stands around 12 lakhs. So Mizoram Rural Bank has become the largest lender of the state so far, crossing its parent bank, that is State Bank of India. We have just attained 40 years of our existence, and while competing with most of the commercial banks and some of the scheduled banks, we are just a very young bank. But still, in terms of branch network and operation in Mizoram, we are very happy to stand before you and to have our presence. We have 2 regional offices, one in Lunglei and one in Aizawl, and we have 1 head office in Mineko, Aizawl, which is given by the government of Mizoram. So we have constructed our own building there. Out of the very few regional rural banks in the whole of the country, there are only 3 or 4 RRBs who have their own head office building. So we are very proud to have our own building in this juncture. We are also playing a vital role in accomplishing the various government schemes, and especially the Prime Minister Social Security schemes. I hope that everyone has your insurance, which is the benefit after your life ends, which everyone doesn't know. So I wish that everyone has your insurance ready by at least sooner or later. And not only that, through our bank, many people have settled through entrepreneurship by credit linkage and hand-holding support that the bank has given. Looking at the present scenario of the world economy today, one of the major issues that we are facing now is the unemployment. And now some of the students who are still here, what will be your aim in life? That is a very big question that I have. And not only that, how do you plan to manage your future? See, there are lots of government schemes which can give subsidy, and not only that, which alter the requirements in documentation or whatever. But all of us are searching for a job, am I right? Everyone seeks jobs. So when I first knew that I am going to attend this program, 3 words whispers in my ears. Those 3 words that I just want to give in brief is, first is the job opportunity. In Mizoram Rural Bank, we don't know why our Mizo fellow students or whoever the candidates from Mizoram cannot go through the examination. That is one big question. We offer a very big job opportunity, and it is your chance to come into the bank. Not only Mizoram Rural Bank, as even all the commercial banks we can say, or even Reserve Bank of India, or even NABARD. Very few people from Mizoram has entered into the bank. So this is a very big opportunity that you have. And everyone can take part in the bank. Like, we are so much diverse, our backgrounds are so much diverse. Some are nurses, some they have completed their MBS, BTech, MTech, and some, even lawyers are also there in the bank, who has joined as an officer, as an office assistant, or even as an office attendant. So you can be a part of it. Why not take the opportunity? Opportunity never comes twice, right? Am I right? So I challenge you this day that if you can enter into the bank, please give examinations there. In IBPS, they have given examination twice every year. So when examination is conducted in that way, please give exam. Namdang kuta mizo tena kan bank ne dahi pohiti laumi. Just one small question that I have. After a few years from now, that thing will happen. Second point is the entrepreneurship. I am a certified entrepreneur development program management. I am the certified person there. I have trained in NAR, National Academy of Road Safety in Bangalore. I have given trainings to many people, but what I come to realize is that they don't know how to assess themselves. This is one big, important point that I would like to make it happen today. When your business starts, and the business started generating income, and when it comes into self-employment, many people are satisfied, and they leave it. They knew that they can go to another juncture, but it's not stabilized yet. So they have to make it stabilized. So entrepreneurship is nothing but when your enterprise is stabilized. So there I would like to make one point, that if you need guidance, you can come to us. You can come to any of the bankers. If you need help, we can help you. If you need consultant, we can give you some consultants also. If you require anything from the bank, please do so. It will be very, remarkable if you can come to the bank. And to be successful, get trained. Get trained. The more input you have, the more output it will be. So get trained. Do not be afraid to get trained. And thirdly, I'd like to point out on competencies. You may be a student. I may have a job. I may do some labors. Whatever be our situations. Even if it is a startup, whether it is existing or there may be some successful people in that juncture already. But what I would like to point out here is that we need to have a competencies which you have to adopt in your life. Without that, success is just a pace away. It's just a pace away. You can see the success stories of others, but your success doesn't happen to you. So, what I would like to point out is that you may have self-awareness, you may have critical thinking, you may have creativity, you may have collaboration, you may have communication skills. Apart from all that, I want to point out these competencies which you may think further. Commitment to work contract. There are so many laborers who doesn't commit themselves to their work contract. Second thing is the persuasion, the persistency, the quality control, the monitoring. All these things are neglected. And as a result, the success is just a pace away. So, these competencies has to be adopted in our life. So let us make it essential to inscribe in our mindset these competencies which are just pointed out. In every walk of life, in every career, without these competencies, we'll never succeed. And on behalf of my colleagues, I would like to remind you that our bank is also looking for the same people who are having such competencies, which will enhance your future. When there are certain responsibilities that you have to fulfill, the bank also knows its responsibilities. So, when the common norms laid down by the governments are neglected, we cannot help you. But if you take it very seriously, the bank is there for you if you need finance. So to wind up my speech, let me reiterate this phrase: God helps those who help themselves. If you help yourselves, support will soon seek you, found you, and hold you until you are successful. But if, on one condition, if you remain true to yourself and be honest to yourself. I wish that this Management Fest brings generation of wild ideas, innovations, and practical approach for the betterment of the community and the country. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, Srilal Dampuya, for such a motivating speech. I'm sure that the speech would have encouraged all our MBA students and also the university students to be a part of such a highly reputed bank such as Mizoram Rural Bank. And also our sincere and deepest gratitude to Mizoram Rural Bank for supporting Management Fest 2023. Next, we would like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Dibakar Chandra Deka, to please come on stage and give your speech to the audience, sir. Let's give him a big hand, everyone.
Namaskar, Shivai. Respected guest of honor, Mr. Laldam Puya, Director and Liaison Officer of Mizoram Rural Bank, Honorable Dean, School of Management, Professor Das, Head of the Department of Management, Professor Sharma, all the representatives from GIG Motors and Evocent, and all delegates and dear students. It's really a pleasure for me to be the chief guest in this Management Fest. And I am certainly not the right person to guide the students how to do. But certainly I would love to share my feelings about management and leadership skills in different organizations. So I am just here to share my feelings with students. What I understand is that most of the students are here from management. So their future career will be somewhere either in startup companies or big multinational companies or some kind of organization where they will have to manage human resources and business houses. That is my understanding. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. Okay. So in that sense, what they need actually, the management skill and leadership skill. And these two skills, not something to be taught and learned within the four walls of a classroom. Many of these things have to be experienced outside the classroom in real life situation. And that way I feel this Management Fest with that team 11 is an opportunity for the students to experience and interact with the learned persons who will be present here, talk to them, and many other events which will be displayed here. And so this, I believe, is an opportunity for all the students. So that should be properly used, and this will help them. I'll say that what kind of skills is required in human resource management or to give leadership to an organization. It is difficult to give certain advisory or guidelines that you do that, it will happen like that. There is no such advisory. You have to learn through experience. But anyway, we can get important clues by going through the managerial and leadership activities of well-established personalities in different organizations. For example, already I already talked the name of Elon Musk. You know, I think most of you know him. You must have heard the name of Elon Musk. So he is the founder and the CEO of the giant Tesla electric motors. Also, he has created the company called SpaceX, well known to all of you. Not only that, he is important partner of many other companies. What is his age? Only 52. At this young age, much junior to us, so at this age, he has established his credential all over the globe. So what you learn, what we get clues from him, we can get clues by going through his leadership quality. We can get many clues. What is needed to be a good leadership? First thing, you have to have a good visionary. You have to be a good visionary person. You should be able to see what is going to happen after, not after 5 years. You have to see what will happen after 20 years, 50 years, what is going to happen. This is what is seen by the mobile companies, computer companies. They know what kind of mobile will be required 10 years from now. They have already designed what kind of vehicles, motor cars will be required by the people in 20 years from now. They have started already designing all these things, only not releasing to the market. You see, in the last 20 years, how many design of mobile smartphone has come up? And all old ones are obsolete already. So you have to be a visionary in your plan. Now, nobody can tell you what kind of visionary you should be. It is your own cultivation of mind. It is not that we cannot say that it is God-gifted or it is inherited. Small factor may be inheritance, but still, I believe strongly it is your own cultivation. How do you cultivate your mindset? How do you cultivate your vision, thinking? How do you cultivate, take forward your ambition? All these things. So, for a good leadership, you have to have you need to be a visionary. That is one point. Then, what I believe, I'm also small or big, I'm also in a leadership position. That's why I have the right to share with you. Okay, I have to look for nearly 1,000 people here in this Mizoram University. So, another important thing, you have to have a patience to listen to others. That I am the boss, I don't listen to anybody. Whatever I say, you do it. That way, you can dominate for some time, but you cannot make the organization productive. Each and everyone in your company, whether it is third grade, fourth grade, or your next to you, each one of the employees, staff is very important. Starting from the Sokidar who opened the door in the morning, starting from him, everyone is important for the company. So the leadership quality should be such that he or she give importance to each and every employee of the organization. Have the patience to listen to them. They are in occasions, we need to take advice from them. Ultimate decision is yours. Ultimate decision. But you have to have patience to listen to each one of them. And yes, on occasions, you have to be democratic. Whether it is private, public, does not matter. You have to be democratic. Have discussion, have meetings, have brainstorming discussion, and find out a solution or the future plan of action. We have to do that democratic way, but occasionally you need to be autocratic as well. When a quick decision is required, I need decision at this moment. right, at that time you don't have time to discuss, nothing to that. You have to take a decision, because right decision at the right time, right decision at the right time leads to success, and no risk, no gain also. So, whenever necessary, you must have to take a decision. And somebody may say it autocratic. Yes, even if it's autocratic, I need to take a decision because I don't have time. This is the right moment to take a decision. I must take risks. Even at the risk, I will take that decision. Let's see what happens. But when you have plenty of time, don't rush for a decision. I have time. I'm not sure about what is the best decision. Why not you give time? You have time, give time. Listen to others, talk to others, and ultimately, you will get a very good decision. It will come to my mind. Okay? So, this kind of qualities need to be cultivated over the years. You are very young students. You have to cultivate from right now. Your mindset, your functioning, you may be joining some, say, any organization, you will be very young. From that time, you must start learning, cultivate your habit, because patience does not develop in overnight. It has to be developed over a period of time. Okay? But it depends on you how quickly you move or how slowly you go, how fast you move. That will depend on your own. So a passionate person for excellence can be the future leader. Whole society, everyone is looking at you. Don't think that somebody's blessing you will receive and you will be the leader of any organization. Not like that. You have to earn it. I don't think with somebody's blessing you can have that, or any political patronage you can achieve that. No, it is not possible. Whole world is looking. If at certain point, 1 step, 2 step, you may go forward with the help of others, but you have 100 steps to go forward. And the remaining step, who will lead you? Nobody will be with you all the time throughout your life. And so, on occasions, you may be laissez-faire. That means leave it alone. Sometimes we have to allow our officers, staff, leave to them. As a chief, I'm not going to give decision. Let's see what they do. Take your own decision. Suppose one junior officer asks, "Sir, I want to do this." And if this is done, that will happen. Okay, do it at your own risk. You take your own decision. I am leaving you alone. You take your decision. Give me output, result. You have to trust the staff also that way. Trust. But it depends on the issue, depends on the condition. Certainly, not at the risk of the company. You don't want something, if you trust one, okay, like a teacher, a student want to do some experiment on that. Okay, try yourself. I am your supervisor, I am not going to interfere. You try yourself. Let's see what happens. That will not destroy the career or institute anyway. So, at times, you have to give freedom to the employees also, so that they will have an environment ecosystem where their mindset is developed, they have the free thinking ability, and so that, in one word, I will say that you should allow others to grow up also. If you keep all the time pressing, under pressure, do not give any scope others to grow, like a banyan tree. If you plant a small tree under a banyan tree, it will never grow. right? Banyan tree, a big tree. If you put a small tree under its, over its root, it will never grow. You should not be like that kind of leaders. You must allow others also. You grow yourself. You have already grown as a leader. I am Vice Chancellor now. I want to see all my professors to be Vice Chancellor. I must allow them to grow, scope to grow. He is the director of Mizoram Rural Bank. Okay, he have to generate many more directors because he will be there for some time. He has to allow others also to grow so that they can be the future leader, director of Rural Bank. If he really well-wisher of the Mizoram Rural Bank. Because Mizoram University cannot end up with me. Mizoram Rural Bank cannot end up with Director Uya. Okay, so he must see that others also growing and so that they can take the leadership of the organization. So, it's a lot of things required to be a leader. So I hope this Tech Fest is an opportunity. It's just a small opportunity. I'll say it is not a big opportunity. It is a small opportunity, but a small step takes to 100 big steps ahead to see. So this Tech Fest will be a grand success, and all students will be benefited, and hope such kind of fest in a bigger way will be organized in the future. So with these few words, I will conclude my inaugural speech. Thank you very much again to the Department of Management for inviting me and for allowing me to share my thoughts with the management students, I'm from chemistry, which is very unusual for me to talk on management. But anyway, there's nothing wrong in sharing with my feelings. If good, you accept it. If not good, reject it. There's nothing wrong. Okay? Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mizoram University, Professor Deka, sir, Professor Dibakar Deka. Sir, thank you for enlightening us on various important topics such as importance of learning and education, wise management of wealth, and all the interesting topics that you talked about. Before we come to the end of our program, we would like to request Miss Silal Fakmoi, who sang the state anthem for us downstairs. Because there was technical issues, she wasn't able to perform as she would have prepared herself for. So we request Miss Fakmoi to please come and grace the event with your melodious voice. Let's give her a big hand, everyone.
Ro pui ber se I ma akan lo kun hian kan dil ngai thang che kan om dan tur ngai tua mi pui kan in khom Finaro pui min pela romin relsak ante I finalet hey nale I shuai na lorengin Ro pui na le lau chu Kandil berte Kan ram kan nam min shuayan Nang chao kan thang berte Tung lam le pon lam melma Indo na theng ma se Ne zel turin min pui laro min Relsak ang Thank you.
Now, we request Dr. Lelro Pui, Assistant Professor, Mizoram University, to give the vote of thanks.
Respected chief guests, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dibakar Chandrasekhar, our guest of honor, Mr. Silal Dampuya, Director, MRB, our SETI, Liaison Officer, Mizoram Rural Bank, our special guests from Evocent and GIG Motors, our respected Dean, Professor Bartendu Singh, School of Economics, Management and Information Science, our respected head of the department, Professor L.S. Sharma, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to stand here to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion of Management Fest 2023. Before I propose a vote of thanks, I would like to add a few points to what our head of department had mentioned regarding the department. Last year, MBA, fourth semester 2003, outgoing students, out of that 32 students, 24 students got placement to different companies like Vantage, ITC, HDFC, ICICI, Airtel, and Nestle. So we are really proud of our achievement last year. Now let me propose a small vote of thanks. I thank God Almighty for giving us another beautiful day today so that we can have this inaugural function of Management Fest 2023. First of all, I would like to give our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dibakar Chandrasekhar, for gracing our inaugural function of Management Fest 2023. It is known that the highest authority of the university is very busy with various academic works as well as administrative works every day. Despite that, Sir has consented to grace the occasion and elevated the value of our annual Management Fest today. We thank you, sir. Secondly, I would like to give thanks to Mr. Silal Dampuya, Director, MRB, our SETI, and Liaison Officer, Mizoram Rural Bank, our guest of honor today, for coming down here and represent Mizoram Rural Bank. We thank you, sir, for sparing your time and starting the relationship with the Department of Management with your presence. I do wish for MRB to blossom in their future. Next, I would like to give thanks to Evocent for accepting our request to be the main sponsor of Management Fest 2023. We really hope that your contribution for the success of this event comes back to you in the form of more customers, I would like to say investors, from today onwards, and may God bless your business. Next, I would like to convey our gratefulness to GIG Motors for trusting the department and acting as a co-sponsor for today's event. We hope that you would be able to sell your cars more and more from today, and may our good Lord bless your business too. Next, it will be injustice to end this function without acknowledging the able guidance of our head of department, Professor L.S. Sharma. We thank you, sir, for your supervision, your advice, your calmness in handling the different activities of the department, and I hope that your contributions for the welfare of the department may stay continued. Next, I would like to give thanks to our performers, Ms. Sila Fakmoy and Kelal Tansanga, for their beautiful voice. Your contributions for the success of these inaugural functions cannot go unpraised. Thank you both. Thank you to my colleague, Dr. Bidu Kantitas, Dr. Kela Romoya, Dr. Lalming Lianarientle, Dr. Caroline Vanlasiati, Dr. Samuela Dinmoya, Dr. C. Vanla Zona, Dr. Priyanka Rani, Nang Biat Singh, and other non-teaching staff for your constant support. Thank you, LPS Vision, for your generous sponsor as a media partner today. We really like to thank you. And thank you to other sponsors also, which the chairman of this management fest had already mentioned. I would not need to mention again. Thank you, Dean, School of Economics, Management and Information Science, Professor Barton Jusine, for coming down here and always support the department activities. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence. Thank you to our host, Ishanika Zongzikpui, research scholar of the department, for another elegant hosting of the department's event. We thank you. And we have students from different colleges, PUC, J. Thankima College, ICFI, and I think other students from this university. We thank you all for coming out here today. Without your presence, it will not be a success. So thank you all for coming down here. Thank you other faculty from tourism department. You have your presence make it more successful. And forgive me if I miss out anything. Last but not the least, I would like to give thanks to all the student organizer of this management fest. They are the backbone of this fest. Thank you for your hard work, dedication to make the event successful. We truly see the able and talented students through this event. And thank you to all the students of MBA first semester and third semester for actively participating in every task and every activities. Thank you so much.